Hey, you guys!
We've had a doozy of a day.
A real doozy.
But for me, it was Tuesday.
He said it seemed to be a good
How much
idea
for the
at time.
women?
No more foreplay.
The women. How much for the women?
It's become so strong that even the touch of my lips could kill you instantly.
Like looking at the future. Until you've tasted
Pops.
it, what do you really know? And then, of course, it's too late.
I'm real good. Yeah. Crappers.
Shampoo is better. I go on first and clean the hair. Goddamn
No,
pus
conditioner is
face.
better.
I make their hair silky and smooth.
What's a virtual experience mean then?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a beautiful sound.
You finish first, or not at all. Death race.
Whoa, this is heavy.
Or maybe I'm dead and life is a pig. It's the same thing as hell.
I lied.
Oh, they'll find some dumb son of a bitch to bring it up.
Hold it.
Come on, not now.
Or cat.
Oh, the cat!
People just explode. Natural causes.
Our shenanigans are cheeky and fun.
Yeah, I mean, his shenanigans are cruel and tragic.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
I don't want to hear it, Kung Fury.
I disagree.
It's purely sexual.
Release the Kraken.
Oh, that was good.
Yarp.
That's a good one.
Yarp. I faked an attack of scurvy.
You're unruly. You're undisciplined.
Hey, we're not kids.
Thank you for your service.
God save my little broken body.
The Fresh Maker.
Mentos.
Greetings and salutations, folks. Welcome to Talk Hard. I hope your Tuesday is going well. I hope your week is going well. And yes, we are going to say farewell to 2025. Yes, that's a quick sneak peek at, 50 something films that we've covered this year. Some great shows, some great conversations, and great times. And it's been a lot of fun. And thanks to all of you out there for joining us each and every week. We will take some time tonight to reflect on that, have some laughs, and have a good time. So, Ironcaster, my friend, what is going on, brother? How are things?
It is kind of crazy. I'm looking back over everything we've covered this year, and I'm remembering some of the films we covered. Like, I had somehow completely forgotten we watched Kung Fury, that I got you guys to watch that movie. I forgot that we did Back to the Future or Westworld, Hot Fuzz. I'm just kind of surprised going back over this. Like, this was a year of good movies overall.
That's fair. Yeah, I think there's only been a couple of, I want to say subpar, but some that we didn't really enjoy very much, or at least consensually didn't enjoy very much. And with that, SQUEEKA Mouse, how are you? What is going on, lady?
I'm well. I hope I sound okay. I'm out of town, so I'm not at my usual mouse pad. But I'm well. It's finally cold here, and I don't know if I like it. So
Gotcha. Yeah, a little chilly here. We were out winterizing as well because we will actually have freezing weather. So, our cows and animals are not particularly thrilled about that. Unlike what Ironcaster goes through in his blizzard territory, we don't get that down here in the South very much. So
yeah,
It is a cold wind that's been blowing through that cuts through you. The wind physically hurts.
But I kind of did the same thing as Ironcaster. I was looking over the movies, and I was like, I didn't I probably spent as much time laughing at the list of movies as I did watching a movie because I was like, "Oh yeah, that one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. Oh my god." And like for Kung Fury, I was like, "Oh gosh, I blanked that out. Like I tried to forget it, but it was so funny."
Well, I tried to squeeze in a clip from pretty much everything. I don't think I missed any. There's a chance I might have missed one, but I'm pretty sure I got all the movies in the little clip, the intro. That's why I said we might have to play it again so everybody can soak it in and see all the little clips show up and go. Loki, there's quite a list of movies from this year, my friend, and it's been a good one, a lot of fun.
What a year to have spent watching great movies, hanging out with this great group of people, and like SQUEEKA said, laughing your butt off, all while having a good time. This is what it's all about. This is why we're here. This is why we like to hang out. And thank you for letting me be a part of it.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. And as usual, holding the door open for everybody, saying hello to all the humans and the critters. It is our favorite polar bear, my friend. Snorty, great to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. And thanks for being with us. Penny is in the house as well, very early here, saying hello. So great to see Penny. Great to see you. Mike, that's right. Comic Relief Crusader is out there. Great to see him. Another great, you said just somebody say beer. I don't know anybody said beer, but hey, listen, it's okay. You feel free to do your thing. So there's Pat S. Pat S does another New Year's week stream and no review of 200 cigarettes. Lord, I didn't know that was sort of like a request suggestion. I have not watched 200 cigarettes probably since it came out. Don't think that's one that I would have high on my list. But Pat, if that's one you want done, just hit me up. Let me know. Maybe I can do it privately or do something like that. So I don't think it's going to make the Talk Hard list. Talk Hard 2026 is really, really jam packed already. So you can make some suggestions and recommendations. We'll see what we can do. But
the thing is,
I feel
I think we actually
the need for speed. Indeed.
I think we actually had our 2026 list pretty much already almost completely filled by like October.
Yeah, it's been in the works like for months. I mean, we're looking at different anniversary things and during our shows and conversations. If something come up that that this lovely lady hasn't seen, that we feel like she has to see, and we have a good reason to see it. So a lot of those things kind of get worked in right away. So, but yeah, no, feel free to throw it out there. I'll make a note of 200 cigarettes. Pat, like I said, I don't know the last time I've seen it, and I don't know how I feel about watching it. I have to look at. I don't know.
Sounds lit.
So it might be from the mouth pad. Her words to yours. So would have followed you, my brother, my captain, my king, indeed. Fred saying,
oh yeah, Pat.
We lost a lot of famous people. Talking about Malcolm Jamal Walker, Hulk Hogan, Lonnie Anderson, Diane Ladd, Diane Keaton, etc. Rob Reiner. Yeah, definitely a lot of losses this year for sure. So.
See, I don't know if I'd follow Loki or just show up later on the ship with my S shirt going, "Hey, you guys!" I wouldn't be right behind. I'm kidding, Loki.
Yep. It's true. Yeah, we got a list. There's a long list. We'll talk about that briefly. At least the January ones are already there. So if you want to earmark that schedule for those, they'll be going. Yeah. So we'll see. So yeah, there's a Scoopa Balls 83. Oh my gosh, Stranger Things was the worst, but Fallout is the only thing that can save us. Okay, well, yeah, I'm probably gonna do a video on Stranger Things. I don't think it'll be up. Didn't go through copyright, had to make some changes, so we're gonna revisit the whole process and do a video on that. But that wouldn't be a Talk Hard thing. But yeah, hopefully you can find stuff that you do enjoy. And I've not watched any of Fallout. I'm not a gamer, so I don't have any allegiance to watch it. So.
You could watch it without even like worrying about like the game stuff. I mean, it's pretty like explanatory and you'd get a lot of surprises. It's different. There's different things. It's not following, the history and the lore exactly. So it's kind of doing its own thing. I personally see it as like something outside the game universe, even though they're trying not to make it that way. 87 is the only thing that's touched right now by that series. So everything previously is its own thing and you can go and play it, have fun, or you can just watch the series and you don't have to really play the games to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't rush out to watch it for that reason. So go ahead, Ironcaster.
Well, for the most part, it hasn't really stepped on too many toes of the games. I mean, yes, you are going to have people who are going to nitpick things and things about like, oh, Dinky the dinosaur or this or that with the Brotherhood of Steel, but it's a show that ultimately you could probably go ahead and really enjoy for what it is.
Yeah, I don't know. It's now we're on like a season 2, right? So it's a lot of commitment. So we'll see. Not quite sure it's at the forefront of my mind's eye to watch, but yeah, a lot of love for the oh hey you guys. There's definitely been some laughs and some cheap laughs too. Yeah, we do our part. We do our part. So yeah, it's great to see you guys. It's great to see everybody out there. So it's good. Pat says we all want to be Strider, but honestly, we're all probably Boromir. Maybe. Let's see. 35th anniversary, most funniest comedy sitcoms, Home Improvement. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I saw that on the list of TV anniversaries. It's kind of cool. Haven't watched a lot of that, so. And Penny's given some love for Fallout, so yeah, maybe. I'm not opposed to watching. It's just one of those things when you don't really have a skin in the game and you have other things to do, it just doesn't make the radar screen. So, Lady Miss, great to see you. We gotta get Lady Miss. Lady Miss, will you come on with us? Do you want to do a show with us sometime? We'd love to have you. So, yeah. So let's see, and then universe of the game. Okay, fair enough. So, all right, we got Nos is in the house. Fallout show has been butchered. Yeah, Todd Howard is involved. Hates New Vegas because he doesn't develop it. Yeah, a lot of Fallout talk for sure. So, I think I've caught up on most. We'll get back to the chat here in a minute. But yeah, everything started with Commando. Ironcaster was talking about before we started. He's like, yeah, I kind of forgot. I actually did forget this was the first movie. I did not remember this as the first one, but yeah, this was our first film of the year. It was followed with the now famous Street Fighter watch, which was, shall we say, memorable. SQUEEKA, we'll never forget Street Fighter. Is that fair?
Unforgivable.
Unforgivable, not unforgettable. Unforgivable. I got it. That's good. That's good. That's good. I see what you did there.
But SQUEEKA, it was Tuesday.
Yeah, it didn't make the
channel.
Regular talk hard. Yeah.
It okay, fine. It has one rememberable line that'll stay. Two.
Yeah, there were.
What's the other line?
Quick, change the channel.
Oh, we don't want people doing that though.
Yeah. But yeah, Excalibur, Magnificent Seven rounded up the way we kicked things off before we got to Back to the Future, which is probably on that short list I have of like perfect films. So yeah, we've had some ups and downs right out of the gate. We did for sure. So yeah,
it was fun to watch Back to the Future. I remember that one. That was because I've grown up hearing about it, and I know about it, and like I know people that have seen like the musical and things like that, and it's just like, okay, yeah. So it was wonderful to see it in its entirety, and it was way funnier than I could have imagined.
Yeah, Loki, it's kind of an up and down when you throw Street Fighter up against Back to the Future within a couple weeks of each other. We do a little bit of everything around here, don't we?
We do, and we try and keep it fun and light and have a good time, and we usually do, unless it's a shark movie Ironcaster brought us. But that's neither here nor there.
I don't know. We did throw down Baron Munchausen. That was quite. I think that's on par with Street Fighter at this point.
See, I like to think we keep things shaken up a little bit here. We watched Highlander 2 before we watched Highlander.
That's true.
Yeah, that's fair. Then we also worked in one of SQUEEKA's favorites, if not the favorite of all time, right? We worked in Batteries Not Included, which was a fun one to revisit for sure. I really enjoyed the sweetness of this film. We really enjoyed watching it. And yeah, probably got to keep that in the regular rotation for me and the missus every year, once a year kind of thing. So yeah, good film.
Probably like, other than like The Year Without a Santa Claus, like that's probably easily one of my top 5 movies. And so much so I even have this. It's an old school game. I doubt anybody's heard of it, but I love it because it's got these tiny little robots in it. It's called Robo Rally. I'm sure nobody's heard of it, but it. It's a fun little game, but it has these tiny little metal robots in it, and there's one that looks like a TV set named Twonky. Oh, it's fun.
Yeah, lots of fun ones for sure. I wanted to get to one that, for me, this is made like the shorts round, so it's in the the queue for me to work on some shorts from. So you'll see more shorts pop up. So when you do shorts, you end up revisiting these little clips and little segments and stuff. Hot Fuzz, I don't know, Loki. I feel like it gets better every time, and
Yes.
I really I didn't think of this as like a top 10 comedy for me, but doing the clips and the shorts and stuff, and there's so many quotes, I'm like, this is really, really a great comedy.
Yeah, this is the best out of the trilogy that they made. So they made a trilogy. They did Shaun of the Dead, they did this, and they did World's End. And this is my favorite of the trilogy. This is my favorite one that they did. I think it's the funniest one. I never get tired of watching it. I never get tired of laughing my ass off, and the stupidity and the funniness and the seriousness and all of it. It's just great. It's a great movie. It's a great movie to turn on at any time. It doesn't matter, what you're feeling, whether you want funny, sad, whatever. It's a great movie to turn on and watch and have a good
Oh my god, the end scene though, Loki, where they're all like the old people like just hanging around the town and they start whipping out weapons like the oh my god.
Oh yeah, and
never
what's his
forget-
name? Gets his chin caught on that spike of that miniature building. I can't think of the actor's name right now. He was a
right,
James
Timothy
Bond.
Dalton in
Timothy
here fighting
Dalton.
like the miniature German town thing. Yeah.
Yes, and he's like, oh yeah, yeah, and sticking through the bottom of his jaw. And you're like, no, 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 no.
The one thing I've always heard about the movie, especially from a law enforcement perspective, that has always kind of made it held up in high regards, is how much it pays attention to the amount of paperwork that's always involved in policing that you never see brought in movies. Like, you don't see Dirty Harry doing paperwork. That doesn't ever make it part to the movie because it's not entertaining.
No, you're absolutely right too. Whether you're a cop, whether you're a prison guard, whether you're whatever it is, the last thing in the world you want is to be stuck behind a desk doing paperwork. And when you have to, yeah, no. And Nick like takes it from the opposite direction because he loves it. He wants to pull out that notepad, and that's called a RoboCop. I've seen those kind of people before.
But that's
Those are the ones you don't want to deal with. Go ahead, Squeak.
But you also don't want to be the person answering the phone, like the guy in Kung Fury who got shot through the phone. You remember that scene? Sorry.
Hello, is this for the police?
Oh, so much fun. So much fun. Nos, I have to agree with Nos for now, but Nos, I tell you what, Shaun of the Dead would have been way ahead of Hot Fuzz and definitely ahead of World's End. But after watching Hot Fuzz, man, I tell you what, like, I'm getting closer to Loki's evaluation here. This is a Hot Fuzz is really, really good. I'm sort of blown away. There's so many moments. It's just so much. And maybe there's also a little bit of a thirst for good comedy. I have to be honest. Maybe I'm a little biased because of that, because obviously we're struggling to get a lot of great comedies these days. So, and
I agree
Penny,
that Hot Fuzz is better.
I've always been in the Hot Fuzz camp, primarily because I'm not too keen on zombie movies. I've been over zombies for years and years now, that I don't really have a big interest in doing zombie films or zombie games, etc. It's like, yeah, they're okay, but it always winds up boiling down to one of two stories: the "oh god, we're not going to survive this," or humans were the real monster all along. And at least Hot Fuzz doesn't necessarily kind of go that way with it. We get some comedy out of it, but I'm still just kind of soured on the genre as a whole.
Yeah. I give Shaun of the Dead a lot of credit, though. It kind of helped to tweak the genre a little bit when it had come out. So, and yeah, I had a good time watching it for sure. So, let me see here. Says the grandma dueling wailing pistol on the bicycle was absolutely yeah, that was one of the shorts that I already kind of put together with a little clip from that. I'll probably go back and revisit the scene again, because we were literally SQUEEKA's laughing for about 3 minutes straight as we're like playing pieces of this and just having, because it's just such a phenomenal catch you off guard type moment for sure. Just absolutely phenomenal for sure. So,
or the priest.
Let's see. And we had the laugh out loud during our little intro. Boondock Saints was hit the wrong button. We put that back and then go here. Boondock Saints was a surprise. Like I think that we had a much better time rewatching that and sharing that and experiencing that than I even expected. So it was one I kind of put in there, kind of playing up the whole holiday thing a little bit. But yes, Quick, I don't think you're ever going to feel the same when you see anything that involves that cat sequence ever again, right?
Oh my gosh, no. Well, I've seen the Boondock Saints. This was one of the ones that I've actually seen before, but it's also it doesn't matter how many times I rewatch it, I forget about the cat part every single time, and I'm just like, oh my god, that poor cat, like every time.
Yeah, it's just absolutely phenomenal. We always had a laugh for sure. Then we have
There
this,
has
in the
there
end.
have
Go ahead, Arcaster.
I'll say there have hardly been any movies that have kind of hit quite like Boondock Saints did. It is a cultural phenomenon unto itself that has been able to capture generations. It is this kind of unique film that was able to really catch on with, especially guys, because a lot of guys of a certain age all like get super into that movie, and it becomes just this phenomenon that is unlike anything else.
Well, and to see
That's true.
Defoe's evolution from what's going on here, like when he first starts investigating the scenes, to like, okay, this is a little crazy. Like to see that character's evolution and the struggle he has with what's necessarily right or wrong or vigilante justice, I kind of like that piece of it too.
And then on top of that, the character of Willem Dafoe, who I think in a lot of ways really steals the movie, is as big as much it is about the brothers. He's the
That's
character.
what I'm saying. Defoe's evolution through
Yeah,
all of that.
like it goes both ways. It goes multiple ways in that movie.
Arcaster like things that goes both ways, huh?
I just wanted to
Oh
cuddle
boy.
Loki.
Okay, so Boondock Saints is an absolutely badass movie. I love it. The cat scene you showed, absolutely brilliant. I had no idea that was coming. Would have never seen that in a million years. William Defoe's evolution and what he does at the end of the movie, never saw that coming. There's a lot of that in that first movie that you're like, I would have never expected them to actually do this, and they did it, and they did it really well too, which is why I think it's rewatchable, and you can watch it more than once, and even catch stuff on your second, third, fourth, fifth viewing that you didn't catch before.
Fred's throwing in that trailer for Hot Fuzz, some of the music was the same music used in the trailer for Lethal Weapon movies. Interesting.
Oh.
Yeah. Now says that most people like Hot Fuzz the most. It's fantastic, but certain gags of Shaun of the Dead make me laugh more when they beat up that pub owner to the beat of the Queen. It's fantastic. Yeah, there is a genre element there for sure, and I don't think anyone's hating on Shaun of the Dead here. I think we enjoyed that very much. We did a watch of that last year, so there's definitely a lot of that kind of stuff for sure. So, and then, yeah, Mike, we'll agree to disagree. I'm gonna say the movie's so bad my wife laughed out loud in the theater, like created like a ruckus in our little circle, just so you know. We solved it with a hug, so we definitely did not enjoy that one as much as you did, evidently. 55th anniversary of Dirty Harry. Yeah, definitely next year will definitely be some fun ones, Fred, for sure. So Loki, one that is, was a highlight for us and be able to share with everyone and really kind of revisit sci-fi CGI breakthrough film, one that gets totally overlooked in any sort of breaking science fiction because it predates Star Wars, and that, of course, is Westworld. Westworld is just a tremendous film that we just really can't say enough positive things about, my friend.
And I mean, especially today, this is getting more real. I mean, we are teetering on the edge of, hey, you know what? We're gonna have a theme park and it's gonna have a whole bunch of androids in it, and you're gonna be able to do whatever you want. It's already happening online with AI. So you can only imagine what it's gonna be like when you can program a physical representation of a human being that's not and is AI. It's a great movie. A lot of the stuff they predicted. Yeah, you've got like the circuit board in the face and all that stuff in his eyes, but they aren't too far away from this. This level of detail and this level of immersion in something that's not real is coming. and there could very well be problems. Do I think the AI are going to go crazy and try and take everybody out Skynet style? I don't know, but it's definitely, I think, more real and relevant now than it was then.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't have it pulled up yet, Ironcaster, but I would say that maybe not Westworld, but we did cover iRobot, and I would make the case that maybe iRobot's coming sooner than even Westworld is.
I mean,
that was a fun experience.
well, I would say if anything, iRobot is a movie that really benefited from Westworld because a lot of the ideas that were in the one, you especially have seen coming sort of being seeded into iRobot, and with all the pushes with AI now, they are movies that echo, like Loki was saying, they echo better now than when they originally came out. It still seemed like it was stuff that was like so far away. It was like, oh, this could be 50, 60 years away. It's like we're not going to get to this point. It's like, well, Elon's kind of working on these Optimus robots. I mean, sure, they're not in everyone's homes, but I mean, you probably have a Roomba in your house somewhere or a little electronic vacuum. Like we just got one of those like yesterday. So it's
Well, don't they
coming.
have like a robot that I feel like I've read a story about a robot that somebody's actually controlling with VR?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't
That
remember
was a
who.
story. But I don't know just how
Well,
significant that is.
there's a motion capture robot meme that's going around right now. My missus was laughing herself silly and had to share it with me, but he's controlling the robot with VR and motion capture stuff, and the, he's doing like martial art moves, and then the robot kicks him in the groin. I don't know if you've seen this or not, Loki, but you'll probably pee yourself laughing because it's absolutely phenomenal. My goodness gracious me. Let's see.
I could probably
Yeah,
find it.
there are like AI Roombas for sure, and I'm
Yeah.
actually shocked that there aren't already like more implementation of more AI sort of like appliance stuff because it's sort of like the next step. But
Well,
Well, there's like,
you've got mops and you've got vacuums. Sorry, Squeaker.
oh no, go ahead.
I was just saying I mean, there are some. It's not like no, you don't have an Android that can go dust your fan or anything, but they're more advanced now than they were 10 years ago. A lot more advanced. Roombas, it's not just lidar and lasers anymore. They can pretty much map your entire house, remember it, never forget, understand that there might be a rare obstacle that they don't run into, that their sensor tells, hey, stop, do this. You've got transformers auto transforming now that cost $1,000.
Well, there's refrigerators that can tell you what's in the fridge and what to make from what you have. Like,
Or well, I mean, really, the scary thing is ultimately with those how they're now just using your fridge to run ads on it. It's like you're not going to get away without being monetized in every way, shape, or form. They will find new ways to slap and cycle ads throughout all these products.
well, and I feel like I saw something about how like you could connect such and such fridge to like your talking device and it would like send a signal to Amazon or something to order whatever you were missing. Like, oh, you want to make this? Well, making an order for spaghetti and meatballs.
yeah, yeah, Soul Assassin. Really agree. By the way, hey brother, yeah, Surrogates with Bruce Willis, where you're basically living out your life virtually. That slash Ready Player One. Those are all within the next few years, I believe. Ironcaster's got the little clip. I don't know how much we can watch, but we're just going to go to it. We'll cut it out later if we need to, folks. Go ahead, Ironcaster. Let this rip because we don't need audio. We can just motion capture. He's controlling little robots, dancing around like he is.
The robot buckled over.
Oh yeah, well yeah, the robot crouches down because it's all under his control. So yeah, it's
The
fantastic.
robot was like, I'm in it.
It's just great stuff. Yeah, fantastic. So let's get over to
Right in the daddy bag.
nostalgia fun, just the classic breakthrough film, 1990 Ninja Turtles anniversary year for us, right? So like the 35th anniversary. A lot of fun to watch that for sure, and just epic on every level, right, guys?
I loved it, and it was nice because I one year for our Halloween we did a group Halloween costume as the turtles, and I was Leonardo, of course, he's my favorite. But it was nice to see the movie and be like, and to have that knowledge of what I was actually doing.
Getting to see this in theaters this year was great. Um, it's been forever since I saw the original, so it's always a great movie. It's a fun movie. A lot of people now are like, it's just some dudes and you know puppets and outfits, and but man, did they just make that movie come to life and make it real? So I get why some people don't understand it, but for those of us that do, the lucky ones, we get to really enjoy, a little bit of a resurgence this year. We got the 4Ks this year. It's been great.
I feel like
Yeah,
there's
I think
two.
Ironcaster. It's fair to say though this is going to age very well. I don't think this is a film that. Yeah,
Yeah, Turtles. The original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is one of like the is one of the best adaptations direct from the comic. 'Cause so much of it was like the first issue or two, just getting straight ripped onto the pages of the movie, and the animatronics on it. It is unlike anything else done today. This was a bit of a darker tone than anything they would do with the Turtles today.
yeah. What were you gonna say, Squeak?
I was just gonna tag on to what Loki said about like the way that some people wouldn't like just the guys in suits. I've the more movies I watch that are older, and the more I talk to some of my friends that just like the newer movies, I feel like there's this like split of there's people that like that do like the newer CGI, but there's people that just can't stand the old movies simply because of that old school grit and CGI, and they want that weird clean plastic feel of the newer movies.
They're wrong. They're wrong for that, and
I
it's
they
like
were
those
right.
people who it's like those people who want to go and take all the old stop motion and try to add and use AI to add in some extra frames to buff everything up to like the unnatural 60 frames per second or 48 to or 24 to match what you would get with your standard animation. It's like no, you're losing a lot of the character of these things. There's enjoy it for what it is, and it drives me nuts when people want to do these things. Like
Or they're
I
turning the animations into live actions like Lion King. Leave the animation alone.
and it's not with that. That's not even live action. It's CG animals. You're still watching an animated movie.
And
Right.
let me comment real quick on what Soul Assassin said. So you got a free personal pan pizza with the VHS copy back in the day. You got a free personal pan pizza if you bought the Nintendo game back in the day. You got a free personal pan pizza when you did the what was it? What's the book thing that used to come to school? Like Book It or whatever it was, where you bought books. You
The
got a free.
Scholastic Book Fair.
Yes, the book fair. Yes,
I would know all about that.
you bought a book from the Scholastic Book Fair. You got a Ninja Turtle personal pan pizza from Pizza Hut. This was huge. This was taking over the United States when it came out. And Pizza Hut, Domino's is in that first movie, which I didn't understand at the time because I was like, why is Domino's in there when Pizza Hut's the one who promotes everything? But they did Domino's, and later it turned obviously to fictitious pizza parlors. But Pizza Hut had everything Ninja Turtles, and you could get the movies if you bought like so many pizzas or whatever you got stamped or it was crazy. Everybody got free pizza if they got Ninja Turtle stuff back.
Yeah, that movie was a phenomenon for sure. Like it really followed up just great. It also is part of that. It's kind of an underrated part of that comic book boom as well, from Batman '89 to this Turtles and stuff like that stuff that just kind of went crazy for a while. And Pat, yeah, I know
Along
we would love to see a rated R Last Ronin. There was talks that was going to come our way, but they're now backpedaling off of that. They're moving forward with the Turtles movie, but they have backpedaled off of the Last Ronin adaptation. So we'll see what actually we get. I don't know. We'll see. Then Bobby's talking about how when they were kids. Yep. There had to be a mom, someone who will always take the weapons away. So yeah, it was tricky. It was tricky. You put your eye out with some turtle stuff, sure. So yeah, for sure. So Fred's talking about Loaded Weapon. Original Ninja Turtles made a cameo. Yeah, that's true. It's fun parody stuff from back in the day. Pat's talking about that book fair and that there was a summer book reader program for sure. Yeah, lots of stuff. Bookmobiles and all sorts of shenanigans from back in the day for sure. So yeah, we did talk about
Little
Kung.
shenanigans.
Go ahead. What's that?
Oh, I said, oh, those cheeky little shenanigans.
We did have some crazy shenanigans back in the day. We did indeed. The old Bookmobile. I don't have it pulled up yet. We did talk a little bit about the Kung Fury experience. What a complete zany, crazy experience it was, for sure. Yeah, it was one we kind of mixed in. Give Ironcaster a pick. We just hadn't heard anything about it, and actually, it got a pretty fair evaluation for being something that was made for what $500,000 or something. Like it was like a sort of like a crowd-funded level project. I mean, that's fair. So
And
yeah.
not only that, with the way that one was put out there, we did a live reaction to the movie, so that was even a little bit different for us to do.
Yeah, that's true. We were able to walk through that one in pretty close to real time for sure.
It had a T-Rex, y'all. It had a T-Rex.
And Triceracop.
And Triceracop. Was it Triceracop? Was there? No, I think there was both.
No, there was both.
Yeah, you get a little bit of everything. Some Yahtzees. You got all sorts of crazy stuff going on. Flying car. I mean, there's all sorts of crazy stuff going on.
How can you forget the Kung Fuhrer?
Just crazy, huh? That's okay. We had a palate cleanser.
Even when we watched the bad movies, we still had fun with them. I'm not picking. I don't go out and pick outright terrible movies that you can't laugh at or have laughs from having seen. Like, I'm not gonna go say, let's watch Thunderbolts.
Yeah, it's because we're not letting you watch Thunderbolts. We're not watching Thunderbolts. So no, I get it. And
was
Mike,
there a second Kung Fury?
I think it was crowdfunded, but as far as I know, it's never been released.
They were trying to get a second one. I don't know if it actually came through or not. So, but all was good in the world. We set the order of the universe right by following that up with The Great Escape. Loki, one of, if not your favorite movie of all time, is just an absolute gem.
Absolutely. Steve McQueen kicking ass, taking names, the entire cast, not just Steve McQueen. But that bike scene is iconic. It's historic. It's one of the reasons why I bought a motorcycle and used to ride motorcycles back in the day. Absolutely awesome. And he's just the boss. I mean, he really is. He's the boss. Even in this movie with all these different actors in it, he's kind of the the guy everyone revolves around.
And he doesn't even really have the most screen time or anything like that. He's just that charismatic. He's just that impactful, and it's just a phenomenal thing. But yeah, great cast. You see them right here. We'll go Richard Attenborough, Donald Pleasance, James Garner, and then on the far left is Gordon Jackson. Just an absolute classic film. If you've never seen it, I can't say enough great things about Great Escape. I think it's just a gem. And Squeaky, you just couldn't stop going on about what a great time that movie was for sure, right? Squeak. Oh, we didn't lose her, did we?
It says she's still there. No, it says offline.
Oh, all right. Might have lost some folks here for a second. So, all right. Well, we'll get it all figured out here in a minute. Sonority's bringing up the fact that Jason and the Argonauts had some wonderful old school stop motion. Sure, yeah, CGI would wreck it. Yeah, I think that this is something Loki, we talk a lot about, right? Is the beauty of a film for when it was made and its contribution to cinema and all that. And they are piece by piece wrecking those legacies in a lot of ways.
I love that movie, even though it made me cry. It was a great movie.
I agree. It was a great movie.
Like I want to watch it again. There's a few movies from this year that now that I've had my first watch, I want to rewatch them in 2026 just to get, because when you have that first watch experience, especially of a movie that everybody's seen or a classic, you have this sense of like you're already excited because you feel like you're kind of joining this little club of people that you're like, oh my god, I can't wait to talk about this, or I can't wait to see what they see, or or it's something you've heard about, so it's there's this excitement, this build up, and then there's the movie itself, and you're watching it for the first time, so there's inevitably pieces that you're going to miss and things like that. So I want to go back and watch, especially like The Great Escape, to watch them again so I don't have a lot of that, not bad emotional clutter, but you know what I mean, like that emotional clutter of the first watch, just to enjoy the movie because they're that good.
Yeah, I get it. I think it's you're going to enjoy it so much more. And I think another one that fits that same category that we were able to break into was the Blues Brothers Experience. What a just a phenomenal film. Again, I feel like
Oh
it's in
my
the same thing for
gosh.
Hot Fuzz for me, where I feel like it just keeps getting better and better and better with time.
But the music, oh man, this oh, I love this movie so hard.
Yeah. Pat, no, RoboJocks was in the past. I don't remember if it was 23 or 24. I think it predates SQUEEKA joining us full time, so I think it might have even been 2023. But yeah, we did RoboJocks. So,
Blues
yeah, no,
Brothers
I
is
think that
great. Sorry.
yeah. No, go ahead. I was just gonna
I
get
was,
back to talking about this.
I was just say Blues Brothers is great. Like Squeak has said, the music's great, the cast is great, the Yahtzees are great because they're funny. Um, I mean, the guest appearances, and especially uh, God rest her soul, Carrie Fisher, who did an absolutely wonderful job as Jake's lost fiance. That he take is the only person that he takes the glasses off, and she just melts for him.
The look at the end, oh my gosh, I was not ready for that.
Those big brown innocent eyes, and he's like blink, blink, blink at her, and she just melts. Oh, Jake.
Well, the best part is you're like, this is not going to work. What is he doing? And then it does, and you're like, wait, what? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's just phenomenal. Just phenomenal. And I can't be remiss if I didn't bring it up how much just love Aretha. Aretha Franklin was just an icon for me as a kid, and just phenomenal stuff. And the movie's just phenomenal. So it was just another great one, folks. Getting better every single year, better every single year for sure.
It,
So
the movie had so many
uh,
iconic music performances. It's hard to pick like a bad song from the soundtrack.
no, it's actually kind of like in that almost like perfect soundtrack kind of category. I don't even know what I would have to just review it again, but I don't think there's really bad. There's not a bad song per se,
Like
but for sure.
you would almost have to go through the movie and sort of make like a tier list as you go. Like you start with one, then is the second song better or worse than the first song? That's the only way you can make it work.
Agree. Agreed. Let's see. The Sorty's throwing out some love for James Garner and Great Escape. Couldn't agree more. James Garner is phenomenal. Doesn't get credit in that movie. Again, I think we were talking about it briefly how Steve McQueen's presence sort of overshadows the greatness that is James Garner. Donald Pleasance as well has just like great scenes. Richard Attenborough is kind of forgotten as well. He's so young and so almost unrecognizable in that role. From great stuff for sure. Yeah, I know. Pat, he had to step away for a minute. We broke his up. So, and Cannoli throwing down 20 months. Thank you so much, Cannoli. You've been a great friend and journey on all this, my friend. It's just been awesome. Have a great new year, my friend. Thank you and God bless. That's awesome. So, uh, white toast and 4 fried chickens are great. Yeah, there are so many great lines. I think we if you've never listened to our reaction to that, walking that through together, walking that through with Squeeka for her first time, that was just oh man, what a great show. just absolutely great experience. Great film for sure. So let's see. I got caught up. So yeah,
That was certainly one of those movies where sometimes I feel sorry for poor Beard because there is a lot of leg slapping and laughing and pausing the movie, and I mean the poor fellow probably can't watch a movie in its continuity because but there's like a lot of what the what, and the best part too, like especially for Blues Brothers, I love the music, so I'm just sitting here singing along and dancing, and he is just laughing at me the whole time.
and I know I'm bouncing around to a lot of different movies because we had some great. We spent some time watching some good anime and some just great stuff there, and we'll always try to fit another one in and get a chance to watch some more of that kind of stuff.
You know, there's more than enough Miyazaki movies for us to do like one a year for probably the next 5 or 6 years.
I don't know if Loki can handle that.
No.
That's why we're only doing
I
one.
like how he's just no.
SQUEEKA will have to pick our Ghibli film for next year for sure. So, one of the gems, again, throw another comedy gem out there. Again, it feels like this year for me was about trying to embrace some vintage comedy for to fill that void of us not having great comedies. Loki just one of the. I think we could say the same thing we did about Hot Fuzz and Blues Brothers. We'd say it about Smokey and the Bandit as well. just absolute phenomenal experience, indeed.
Keeps you froggy. No.
Oh my god, her in those pants. Ooh.
Yeah, Froggy's hot. My wife used the term tick turd and made me laugh out loud. That was from this movie as well. So I'm making a tick turd reference the other day. So it's good. Yeah, Diablo sandwich and Dr. Pepper. Yeah, that's one of my favorite lines for sure. There's just so many great lines.
The fact
did you notice that
beat up bar the whole time?
What were you going to say, Loki? Did you notice?
Oh, I just if you go back and you watch Burt Reynolds movies, not just this one, but watch this, watch Cannonball Run, watch Best Little Horror House in Texas. It's always Dr. Pepper. It's never Coke. It's never Pepsi. It's always Dr. Pepper in those movies. That's what people order. That's what people get is Dr. Pepper. And hell, Dom DeLuise sings the Dr. Pepper commercial in Cannonball Run. Mm-hmm. So, but I'm a pepper, you're a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? And it's, I don't know what it is. I don't know what Dr. Pepper paid them to do that, but yeah, it's a little interesting tidbit. They're always drinking Dr. Pepper.
Maybe they just would allow it to be done because it seems like now it's paid placement and they just kind of missed their opportunity. But we were growing up for sure. Dr. Pepper was more iconic in a lot of ways. Coke had sort of like branding around holidays and some different things that worked out well. So yeah, no, Dr. Pepper's, I mean, obviously I'm a huge, non-paid spokesman of the brand. What can I say? We skipped over tons of films, folks. I'm sorry. Check out the list. There's a playlist for the podcast. You can get all that out there. You can go through the archives and see just absolutely one great film after another. And one thing that was interesting too is this: we always talked about doing this. I think we very passively danced around it, and then we kind of got to let's go ahead and do some of these Bond movies and ask, kind of, is this the best Connery one? Is this? We also did GoldenEye with the Pierce Brosnan question. Just absolutely phenomenal experience to revisit. Now, SQUEEKA, these were your first time watching those as well, right? You'd watched Bond, but not those Bond.
No, I hadn't watched those. They were, I liked this one. I love Pierce Brosnan, but I liked the Sean Connery one better.
Yeah, I agree. I think Goldfinger is probably my favorite Bond movie anyway, to miss just overall. So, but I'm not trying to throw, like I talked about GoldenEye and how it plays and stuff. So yeah, it's a fun topic. It's always, I think it's one of those fun nerd debates that doesn't get the credit it deserves, right, Ironcaster, about ranking Bond movies and favorite Bonds and all that. It's like it's nerd topics that just never will die and doesn't need to, and it's kind of a fun one to kind of have out there.
Well, the thing is, James Bond is kind of the prototype for that type of movie where the arguments for recasting characters stems up. Like we can have this conversation all day, every day, where we talk about our favorite James Bond actor, our favorite Batman actor. More of these modern franchises really need to just take a page from that book. There's a reason why they've gone on to become so timeless. There's different eras, different styles. Everyone is a little bit different with the combination of the actors. Oh my god, I love Odd Job, and then on top of that, you have the video games that came into all the other merchandise and media that came around it. Uh, GoldenEye, for a lot of reasons, the typical was the mold that defined James Bond. This is the movie that has the tropes everyone thinks of. For it's as good as all the other movies are. This is the one. I mean, there's some of the most iconic lines are, "No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die." It's all from GoldenEye, or sorry, Goldfinger.
Goldfinger, yeah, I think that it. Loki, I think this is the third one, right? So if like once you get into the franchise and you're on your third one, it just hit all of the beats perfectly. And it's not to take away from other movies and other great moments. It just felt like that was it. So just an absolutely great movie to revisit and a great one to share with everybody for sure.
Do you expect me to talk, Pops? No, Mr. Loki. I expect you to
die.
Yes. No, this is okay. So yeah, you've got From Russia with Love, you've got Dr. No, but they're almost like prototypes, like Ironcaster said. They're prototypes leading to the into this. And I can't stand the girl that's into. She's so needy and like, oh James, don't leave me. Oh James, follow me here. Oh James, can we go here? Oh James, make love to me. Constantly. And you're like, okay, just chill, lady, please. Oh my god. But
Dang
this,
women.
yeah, I know, right? Dang women. Um always saying, oh James, please do this. And that makes me kind of like not want to watch two as much. But I can't say that about almost any other Bond girl in the entire series. And Pussy Galore is just like, mwah, chef's kiss. So yeah.
Yeah, well, and yeah, just it sets up that incredible line, right? I mean, there's no way that you didn't pause after seeing that for the first time, Squeaker, right? When it's just, "What is your name?" and it says "Pussy Galore," and he's like, "I must be dreaming." Like that is like pause the moment. Did I just hear what I? Yes, you did. It's that funny. It's that great.
I'd heard it before, and I just thought it was like I never thought it was real. You know, I thought people just said it because in their little Sean Connery voice. So while I knew of it, and my brain knew of it, it was when it still happened. I was like, "Oh, it's real." Oh, it made it funnier to me because I was just like, "Oh my gosh! All of these years, I've heard this line, and here it is."
It's part of the reason that people like Loki and I are just so bitter and jaded towards all these modern sensibilities and fragility. It's like guys, they could handle a line like that back in the '60s. Get over yourselves. Calm down. For the love of Pete. Anywho, again,
No, no,
jumping
no, Pop, you're
around.
wrong. We have to go and make all the changes as characters. We've got to
Yeah,
modernize them.
we do not need to do anything. We need to just make good films. So, speaking of good films, just an absolute sort of it's funny because they're just constantly they have released and done some really new Dracula movies, the Nosferatu adaptation. Just there's stuff that's really good. But we really, really did have a good time revisiting Dracula, Bram Stoker's Dracula. Francis Ford Coppola did a great job. There were so many great elements in this movie. It was a really fun thing to revisit for sure, right, Ironcaster?
Oh, for sure. It is kind of the last great Dracula movie. I mean, others have tried to come along, but when we got to Coppola handling it, it just it is sort of the last great Dracula movie that's come along. Nothing else has been able to top it. It's a lot like kind of like what we got with Robin Hood with Mel Brooks and Kevin Costner. Like these are takes on these films that it just are the pinnacle versions of them that there's almost no point in trying to do it again afterwards.
He says that, but I have to be honest. Like, I think I prefer Men in Tights to the Robin Hood version. I don't think I watched the Kevin Costner version at all, but I watched Men in Tights.
But you wouldn't have Men in Tights without the Kevin Costner version.
Oh, I'm well aware. I lived through it. Trust me, I got it.
It wasn't that bad. Oh my god. That was like the #1 movie in America.
Oh, that song.
In every commercial. Everything I do, I
Bryan
do
Adams
it
song,
for
man. It
you.
was an ear. It was just run to the ground.
Yeah.
The
Everybody
thing- the
was
thing-
having it at their wedding. Everybody was having it at their bar mitzvahs. Everybody was.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember all the hype, but I've yet to see either of those movies. But I remember all that dadgum hype. And I think it turned me off from watching the movie.
Yeah, the
Okay,
problem with the
you gotta
movie
watch
is on
one
the
of those.
rewatch. It's the Kevin Costner accent. It just comes and goes. It's all willy nilly. And it's once you hear it and see it, it's like it's distracting. But I don't hate the movie. Just I rewatch Men in Tights. I don't really rewatch that one.
And the fact that Hans Gruber is the villain.
Yeah,
and
the
it's
sheriff.
Hans Gruber in like the Middle Ages. It literally is. The sheriff
Mm-hmm.
of Nottingham, his real name is Hans Edward Gruber from Die Hard.
He just plays the same character in I did a review revisiting Tom Selleck's Quigley Down Under, which is actually quite a nice little historical film, and he basically plays the Han Gruber in Australia, just a completely basically the same character. So,
good day, mate.
He's fantastic. So no, he doesn't play it all. He's not playing it as an Australian. He just happens to. It takes place in Australia. So
I choose to believe he does that same voice for everything.
Hail to Zach. Happy New Year, my friend. Thank you. Great to see you, my friend. I'm sure I get caught up. It obviously like a boss throwing down the green hearts like you're supposed to. Emojis and green hearts around here for sure. Sonority, I didn't pull up your other comment. I did jot that down about the Jackie Gleason. I will write this one down as well to put on my watch list. It's not going to make a talk hard, but I do have those in the works to do, and I will make sure I tag you in those reviews when I do them. I'm making note of those, Sonority, because at this point, I mean, we could take a pause. At this point, it is also to say something very special this year. Loki, you and I have talked about it a couple times. Ironcaster, I think you're aware. SQUEEKA, I don't know that you've gotten the gravitas of this, but the Smokey and the Bandit stream, because I played the Jackie Gleason, Burt Reynolds party thing, that really blew my channel up into at least a step. I don't even know how long this will last, but it's that little clip is well over 1 million views. It's drug along so much other content. It's been crazy. Like it's nuts. So if I just change the referral video at the end of that little clip, it will it will drag those videos and get new people making comments and stuff. So I will definitely add some more Jackie Gleason content because it's that it doesn't appear as though that's going to die anytime soon. Might as well give those people more of what they want, which is Jackie Gleason and nostalgia, and like you pointed out, Steve McQueen, and I love all that stuff, as you guys know. So, but that was all because of Talk Hard.
Awesome! Congrats.
It was all because of Talk Hard. So, Zach is also pointing out the photo with Santa and the little one. So if you're not a member, feel free to hit the yellow member option there, become a member, and you get to check out some of the little family photos. I put a few up there, the member squad. I think I might have shared some on the Twitter Popmatics, but members definitely got some. And I have another dozen to get through, so for sure. So yeah, great stuff. Trying to scroll through. I mean, I'm not trying to skip anything. I did another whole video, and Ironcaster has never hit as much of a home run as he did with Tucker and Dale. Tucker and Dale, Loki, is kind of like what you pulled off with Santa's sleigh for me, first, to be perfectly honest. They're like, I hadn't even heard of those movies, and they're like regulars now for me. That's what doing this is all about, my friend. Really is. Really is.
It really is something. Like I said, it is a movie that when you buy it, it almost should come with a second copy of the movie just so you can give it to someone to get them to watch it. Like it should be like the Steam 4-pack. You don't just buy one copy; you buy 3 copies to give out to friends because you love this movie that much.
Well, Squeaka, you've definitely had a good time with it. I know that Beard loves it, and it won't go away. I'll for shoot you as well.
he was like, oh, this is a great one. Remind me to tell Pop Six. It's like, well, it's actually Ironcaster's pick, and he's like, well, I didn't think he had it in him or something like that.
Oh, he
And I
did. He
was
hit a
like,
home run.
of course
I
he did. But yeah, he was so excited for this movie. It just, oh, he's like, I'm so excited to see you watch it. It was hilarious.
That's
Yeah, it
the
was a home
chaos you
run.
get with me and my movie picks.
Yeah, it's a gem. I did a follow up with somebody else, and I recommended it, and then the missus got me the hat, so I got a little giver hat. So I'm really thrilled about this. It's a regular. It's kind of like watching. Well, Santa's Sleigh made it over to Tubi for free. So
Yeah.
in addition to so that was like even easier to get people out there. At least recommend it, and then of course I watched it. Like I don't know, I've watched it a couple times, just being perfectly transparent on the old Santa's Sleigh. So
Yes, Virginia. Tubi
oh
has Santa's sleigh.
yeah,
Yes, yes.
So, not entirely a talk hard movie, but one of my favorite movies that we got to talk about, Pops, this past year was Lone Wolf McQuade.
yeah. We privately talked about some little Chuck Norris action, Lone Wolf McQuade. So it's a good memory. Yeah, definitely had really embraced like the first watch experience and trying to do that on my own as well. It's just something I first watch or some of my guests has a first watch. I'll be continuing that into 2026. I already have 2 of those scheduled in early January, so I'll be definitely doing those type of things where watching movies, and I really try to find big name or highly acclaimed actors or something that it's like it would be a shock that I haven't seen it or my guest hadn't seen it. So I really enjoyed that, and I hadn't seen Lone Wolf McQuade, and let me tell you what, it's just a lot of fun. I think Tucker and Dale is far superior. Tucker and Dale is actually a very good movie. I'm still sort of blown away that I just Loki, you hadn't seen it either, right? I think it was a first watch for us both, right?
It was.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good time for sure. Now, what was also fun was getting your experiences taking in the Tower Inferno. Because, man, Tower
Oh
Inferno was
my
something.
gosh.
Yeah, what a film, right?
It was so amazing. Well, it was also fun too because we did those comedies over the summer, and I what was the one where they were all in the high rise, the Great Race, I think, or the what was
Towering
the
Inferno?
no, Pops and I watched a comedy. There was a comedy. It's a
Oh,
mad world. What's the one when they're
Mad
in the
World.
the skyscraper thing? And I have to confess, watching Towering Inferno when they first showed the skyscraper, because I had just watched that over the summer. I was waiting for like some scaffolding thing, or it was just part of this movie was kind of funny to me because I wanted because of the mad world one.
Yeah.
Well, it it's a it's a movie I walked away with now as sort of a movie that I tend to point to now when I'm talking about other movies. There's there was I think whenever Die Hard comes up, I always wind up bringing up Towering Inferno as an example of how uh, how with our sort of Christmassy list talk, how in some ways Die Hard could have been done without necessarily being the Christmas movie. And then I often point to Towering Inferno for for some similar reasons, instead of a fire being, terrorist, etc. And it just I really enjoy the movie. It's something that has now become this point that at which I turn and look back to.
Well, I like the
It's
fact
such a
too that
great.
they consulted with like firefighters and stuff to make the movie. Like they got expert opinion to make it.
And it not only that, it changed so much about the way people look at fire safety in especially in these high rises, where it created a lot of awareness for that, which has no doubt saved countless lives because of this movie existing.
Yeah, I mean, Loki was one of the first blockbusters. Like, it really was. It was one of the first times it was the first time two studios kind of agreed to come together, and it just become a phenomenon with the world's biggest stars, Paul Newman and Steve McQueen. So, great stuff. Great stuff. We ended up right into our Christmas watch list after that, and it's been a good time. So definitely a lot of great stuff out there. Should we did it. Should we just should we do that intro again? Go through the little highlights again. See if there's anything else that kind of prompts a memory thing for you.
Y'all made me watch Adam Sandler this year.
We did watch a couple Adam Sandlers. There were some hit and misses with Adam Sandler. We had
Bob
some good
Barker,
ones.
The Price is Right.
The price is wrong, bitch.
I was waiting for somebody.
Shampoo is better. Conditioner is better.
Happy Gilmore was certainly the best.
Yeah.
I don't know. Billy Madison will always go down as like just the goofiest goofball. He called the shit poop. It's just it's goofy, and it's not meant to be serious. It's not meant to be, it's just meant to be stupid and funny, and him be a moron, and that's what's funny about it.
Oh yeah, it hit all those buttons. I'm sorry, Happy Gilmore has to win out because Bob Barker, Bob Barker, and nobody warned me.
No, you can't, because I was completely shocked. I watched Bob Barker growing up every week.
Same, I still do.
You expect have your pet spayed or neutered. Goodbye, everybody. You don't expect, bitch.
I know.
He beats Adam Sandler's ass, and then is like, bitch. And you're like, that's Bob Barker saying bitch.
Not only that, you had one of the best villains ever in a comedy with Shooter McGavin.
Oh
Love
my
Shooter.
gosh, I hated him.
I know you love to hate him, right?
Like you for breakfast.
Yeah.
You eat pieces
That was
of
Shooter's
shit.
shirt. That's how much I love Shooter. Shooter's done well. I will say this about Billy Madison. It had more heart than I remembered. And there's actually like subtle jokes that I'd forgotten, like the Steve Buscemi, like he has like the, taking. So there's little things like this that made me laugh. That
Forgot about him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so
And he takes the lipstick and he puts it on after he marks them off. Billy had it, yeah. Let's play that intro. See what else prompts anybody any thoughts.
Hey, you guys!
That's not
Real doozy.
But for
It
me,
counts.
it was Tuesday.
How much for the women?
Good idea at the time.
No more foreplay.
The women. How much for the women?
It's become so strong that even the touch of my lips could kill you instantly.
It's so perfectly
Like
timed.
looking at the food. Until you've tasted it, what do you really know? And then, of course, it's too late.
I'm real good at crapping the crappers.
Shampoo is better.
You could have put
I
in
go
the
on first and clean the hair.
Goddamn puss-faced little pimp stick.
Oh yeah.
What's a virtual experience mean then?
You finish first, or not at all.
Oh my gosh, Death Race. Oh.
Or maybe I'm dead and life is a pig. It's the same thing as hell.
I lied.
Oh, they'll find some dumb son of a bitch to bring it up.
Hold it! Come on, not now.
I'm doing it. It is.
People just explode. Natural causes.
Our shenanigans are cheeky and fun. Yeah, I mean, his shenanigans are cruel and tragic.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
I don't want to hear it, Kung Fury.
I disagree.
It's purely sexual.
Release the Kraken.
You know, you make me laugh. That's a good one.
Yarp.
I faked an attack of scurvy.
You're unruly. You're undisciplined.
Hey, we're not kids.
Thank you for your service.
And nobody.
God save my little broken body.
Mentos.
Wave.
Well, yeah, definitely some. Yeah, we didn't talk about Dragnet. We didn't talk about Death Race. There was some. Yeah, there's a lot. We can go through everything. So yeah. Any other special moments there, Loki? We should kind of throw out there, like, oh man, I forgot about that one. I forgot about this one.
Well, there's ones I missed. I didn't get to see Dracula with y'all. There's movies I missed this year, getting to hang out and watch with you guys. But like I said earlier, getting to hang out, getting to laugh every week I've been able to be here has been great, and I wouldn't trade that for nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, Squeaky, you were commenting about Death Race. That was a crazy one, right?
Oh gosh, that was wonderful. The cars, oh, so wonderful. And Calamity Jane with her little bull car. Oh my goodness. It was magical. And then them lining the people up outside the hospital. And he takes out the doctors and nurses instead. Yeah. And there was it's been such a fun year. This is what I look forward to. And like Sunday nights is my movie watching night now. Watch the movie for Tuesdays.
Just an all-star cast with some crazy stuff, folks. If you've never seen Death Race 2000, so I don't think we decided. What was the consensus? Ironcaster, have you seen the new Death Race, the Jason Statham one?
No, I don't think I have. I think I saw. I think actually you might have. Maybe around the time it came out.
Loki, did you say yay or nay on me watching Death Race, that I'd like it or not?
I don't know. I think you probably will.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna make a note of it to try to see if I can fit it in. I think if it's not on Tubi, it'll pop in there for free. I don't want to. I don't always like downloading them because I can't have the subtitles. I like having subtitles on. So, yeah, maybe we can coordinate with Ironcaster if I do watch it. We can do a video together. If it's not, we won't be able to fit in Talk Hard. We could do that. So, yeah, Sonority Airplane is just a gem. The riff on 0 Hour, yeah, it's Airplane was a gem. We definitely had able to get that off the list of things to do that Squeak had seen this year with some of those kind of films. So we've done a lot of that for sure. Yeah. But yeah, Ironcaster Dragnet was another fun one. You mentioned you kind of giggled at just the brilliant script in Dragnet. It's just not much to it, but boy, you will not forget some of those moments, man. Holy cow. Just great stuff.
No, it was a good little detective film.
Yeah.
Cop piece. They don't make them like that now, especially with everything that's happened the last few years. They thought of doing anything with sort of a pro cop stance, just kind of unthought of.
I have to get more Dragnet clips into my regular 2026 cycle. I try to freshen up with new clips and stuff, so that'll have to be something I search down for sure. So,
well, we need the Virgin.
Maybe give us the Virgin. Yeah, there's just so many moments. Oh my gosh, maybe it's loaded. So, well, Loki, we're getting into a year. Let's see. Squeeka has seen or not seen. Let's run down the list. We're going to start off January with Tropic Thunder.
Real quick, I just want to say,
yes.
I also saw Blazing Saddles for the first time.
Yep. Yes, we did watch that for the first time. Yes.
That was amazing.
And I just want to say, I'll say it publicly. I know I thank everybody privately, but I'll say publicly, thank you so much for the Christmas gifts. And for those of you who don't know, Squeeka gave me a Blazing Saddles movie poster that will go on the frame behind me. The wife called the mother into the room That's how excited we are about Blazing. Blazing Saddles is such a big deal in my house. Like, you have no idea how much I love this movie. And the missus, like, you gotta, like, called her mom. So, like, everyone came into the room to see the Blazing Saddles poster unroll. Like, this is insane. So I can't wait to get that frame, get it in the frame behind me. That's where it will be there for at least half the year. I usually rotate every 6 months, but it's going to be there. We'll see. So.
I had a bit of a similar experience myself. I got my posters from SQUEEKA, and she actually sent me two.
There's
And
a reason for that. I won't say why.
I got Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Ooh, it's a gem.
And RoboCop.
Ooh, also a gem. Mm-hmm. Very nice.
Again,
very nice.
So much.
Very nice. Yeah, Roger Rabbit needs to be upgraded for sure. That's awesome. So
you're welcome. The hard part was making sure that, like, I had to go through, like, had to find people that knew what places to go to get like the real posters, not like reprints or whatever.
Yeah. So yeah, first up in next Tuesday, kicking off 2026. So you have not seen Tropic Thunder, correct?
Nope.
Oh, Loki, we are in for a good time.
Oh
it's
yeah,
gonna be one of those movies where Loki tells me a line at the end of the movie. I will never.
Nope, we're not going to tell you a single thing about this movie.
Am I gonna cry?
Oh, you're gonna laugh. You're gonna cry. You're gonna. You're gonna
you might pee
experience
yourself
all-
laughing
yeah,
again.
Yes.
I mean,
expect random messages. That's my mom's favorite piece.
Yeah. No, I think the most we could probably say is that it might have been the last true comedy of Hollywood.
But it's not. It's not just comedy. It is a war piece too. So I totally expect like Saving Private Ryan level shit, especially at the beginning of the movie, where you're like, "Oh my god, this is heartbreaking," and then it just goes crazy from there. So just be ready.
The amount of crazy in that movie, it's yeah, it's it
like
for
more
me. I
than
don't.
like Naked Gun or even like some like it hot, like it more than the ones we did over the summer where it's like more crazy.
SQUEEKA, the
more crazy than
commercials.
Gremlins.
There's commercials at the beginning of this movie that open this movie. Even those commercials are the most whacked out, weird shit you're ever gonna see.
It's
like the trailers for Scrooged.
Yeah, it's like it's so it's a time where they somehow put it together with the right stars who got them permission to do things that they'll never be able to do in the foreseeable future. So, like, really, maybe since Blazing Saddles, Hangover is the only other one that I can think of where, because of the people they had in it, they were able to do it. I mean, literally, I don't want to spoil a single thing. Never mind, let it go. I'm just going to let it go. Now,
I'm just gonna say Toby.
I was just gonna say dancing, and I don't know. It's fine.
No.
Winner of the Golden Beijing Gorilla Award.
So we follow that up with we have to get it out of the way. Go ahead, Ironcaster. What are you saying?
I was just gonna say Simple Jack.
Yeah. We're gonna follow that up. We gotta get it out of the way. Jean-Claude Van Damme, we did promise that we would do another one. It is double impact, so double the fun, double pleasure.
That
double
sounds
impact.
really naughty.
Oh, it's
wait. Are there two
Jean-Claude Van Damme? I know what to tell you.
two of them?
So double impact, week 2 of January. And then we kind of followed up. So, Baron Munchausen, we talked about a little bit. I think the consensus was in the chat as well. Everybody loves Time Bandits.
I love that
movie. It will be an anniversary year for that. So I thought it'd be fair to pay homage to Time Bandits. I think it probably is. If it's not his most well received, I don't know if it's his best film or not. I'd look and see if he gets credit for some of those Monty Python films. He directed them all or not? I don't know if did he direct like Holy Grail and stuff, but it's phenomenal. I love it. And then more of like a cult fantasy fun movie would be we close out January with Never Ending Story, which Mrs. is just going to be glued to me. It's like a huggy, cuddling film for us. She literally was like, "We are going to the theater every time they replay," and she loves Never Ending Story, so we'll be doing that. So, yeah, can't wait to do that in January. So,
let me jump ahead a little bit and at least say, SQUEEKA, you'll probably cry.
I've seen Never Ending
Never Ending
Story.
Story. Yeah,
Yeah,
you should
I
see it.
do cry time, every time. But I feel like I'm gonna laugh harder having seen Scrooged, and then because no, never mind. That's a different thing. Never mind. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, what makes me cry is how much love everybody gives us and support. Scott throwing down a $25. Thank you, Scott, so much. Wishing the panel in the chat a happy and healthy new year. Well, same to you, my brother, and thank you so much for all of that. You've been here since the get go, man. He's been supporting us from the beginning, and it's an amazing journey. And we're 3.5 years of doing Talk Hard, and it's people like you, Scott, that's made this keep going. And love hanging out with you each and every week, and enjoy you being out there. Be safe, driving around, doing your thing, man. It's awesome. So, all right. With that, though, we're gonna head around the corner. Any final thoughts on last year, putting 2025 to bed, Ironcaster? Any other thoughts?
Uh, there was a lot of surprise films in there, and I guess the real challenge is trying to look back and think either what was my favorite or what was the genuine surprise film of the year I'm gonna walk away with from this year most of all. And there's the films that I brought to the table and suggested, but I would say of them all, probably Bullet and Towering Inferno are probably the two I'm most happy for having seen this year and had a chance to talk about. So I don't know about the rest of you guys, but that's a couple of my picks, my particular highlights.
Interesting. Interesting. All right. Any other final thoughts, Loki?
I'm just glad I got to be here and hang out. Like I said, I can't wait for next year. I can't wait for another year of getting to hang out with you guys. It's the highlight of my Tuesdays, but it's Tuesday for you. It's just Tuesday. Well, for me, it's a funny Tuesday or a cool Tuesday or whatever. I'm just happy that I get to hang out with you guys and we get to have fun.
Yeah, I agree. It's it is fun to be able to have that clip from Street Fighter about it being Tuesday, and gotta find some more Tuesday references because it feels like it's definitely become a thing that's just great. So, Squeaka, so many highlights, so many great moments with you. It's just been such a blessing to have you as part of all this. Anything else you want to say real quick about the last year?
Well, I
This
mean,
year?
I echo what Loki said. I mean, it's the highlight of my week, and I mean, we're 2 years into this now. It's my second or sort of second year. I still don't know why y'all guys have me here. I'm just like the audience giggle, like somebody holds up a sign and says "laugh," and I'm in. But I love listening to y'all talk about movies, like talk about what y'all know, compare them to other movies. I have like a running, these are movies they've talked about list. Just like I feel like I learn so much, and then the exposure to these movies, like it gives them a second purpose to kind of watch them for you guys and with you guys, because while they're great movies to watch on their own and everybody should watch them except for maybe Kung Fury, but and no, that one you should watch too. But yeah, it's just like it's hard to explain how it feels. It's not oh, I have to watch a movie on Sunday. It's like, oh, it's my movie day. I've got to watch a movie with the guys, and the jokes I get from my friends, and I'm like, no, can't watch that movie. I have to get clearance first. You know, like,
Yeah.
my movie watching privileges. Gotta go ask the folks.
Yeah, it's really been interesting because what has come out of Talk Hard as well is everyone, because now we're over 3 years, so people know we're doing the show, so everybody like knows what Tuesday night's going to be. And then there is sort of a, if someone hasn't seen a movie and they know that it's been well talked about or it's been well praised, people will say, well, I'll wait and I'll watch that with you, which I think is the most flattering element. Like, it really is sort of like the epicenter of what you would want as a movie fan and a nerd and a critic and just all the stuff that we talk about, like that you could make that kind of footprint in each other's lives and people around you. And the chat is just absolutely remarkable. The people that come here and go, that able to make it live, the amount of people that watch it after the fact, leave comments. I mean, it's just crazy, and it's
Well,
still
and then
mind blowing. It
oh,
really is.
sorry. y'all make the second time enjoyable too, because I come on here and I hear more stuff about the movie, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, now I want to watch it and see if I can see these parts, like the Dr. Pepper thing. Like now I want to go rewatch. I haven't seen Cannonball Run, but now I want to go back and rewatch Smoking the Bandit to see them talk about the Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
See if there's more references than just that one.
Yeah. And it is sort of mind blowing too, because we do these things, we put these things out there, and then just the life they kind of take on themselves. Like I said, the Smoking the Bandit thing for me was I'm still just shocked every day. There's just thousands of people watching this silly little Smoking the Bandit clip that I did because of this show. And then of course, it was the first year, I believe, at the end of the first year, we did Ong Bak, which is a Thailand martial arts movie that Loki pulled out of nowhere for me, and that movie is still getting thousands of views a year. Like, I mean, it's insane. It is just I think it's probably my second or third biggest video like of all time. I don't know if I'm trying to pull it up. It's so yeah, Talk Hard is not like a little thing. It's a big deal, and it's just been phenomenal to be a part of everything and be able to hang out with everybody every single week and do this for sure. So yeah, Ong Bak is by far the biggest Talk Hard that we've ever done. It has 20,000 views. So every year it gets more views for sure. So yeah. The Jackie Gleason clip I keep mentioning is at 1.4 million views. It's crazy. That's nuts. So, well, with that, folks, we'll kind of round the turn. Ironcaster had a great Mech Monday. I only caught a few minutes, so I got pulled away to do farm stuff. But make sure you guys check out Ironcaster's channel, and you're part of that and stuff he's doing. Loki will be back again tomorrow for technically YouTube talk, or is there just cultural talk? What do we still call it? YouTube talk? I think most of the time.
We're still calling it YouTube talk. Yeah, we'll be there tomorrow. We're just going to talk about the stuff that's happened this year, end of 2025, and hopefully what's going to happen next year. And have a good time tomorrow. I'm just sit back, chill out with everybody, talk about fun stuff, and then get ready for 2026 and get ready to burn that down.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's actually one of the. I think I'm gonna be able to watch live, which I don't always get to watch live, but I don't have to work tomorrow or anything, so that'd be great. I'm so thrilled about that. So, well, I tell you what, SQUEEKA, I cannot wait for next Tuesday. That's all I'm gonna say. I won't spoil anything. I promise.
No.
All I can say is you have not seen anything like this, and we're gonna have a good time to kick off 2026. It's great to have everybody out there. Thanks to all of you that are here all the time supporting this, all you guys that are members. Obviously, thank you, Scott, for your generosity. It's just it can't say enough thank yous for sure. So, but folks, as always, it's on brand to just say thank you, be blessed. Till next time, talk hard. Here's a little Bob Ross.
Bob Ross, you'll never see me tripping. Got the vision, I don't even need assistance. Bob Ross,